I'm going to make this very quick. And this one little things that I wish I know earlier before I even start the journey of making my own personal brands. And believe me, if you can do this one little things, you are very prominent, you are very likely to be success in your own personal brand journey. I'm 37 years old introvert guy, and I'm afraid and shy to talk in front of the cameras, let alone if I want to deliberate my whole entire presentations to a mass audience. Sorry, but here I am today speaking to you, because if I can do it, you can do it too. Now the formula is that very simple. You just need to know that you need to post a content, at least a minimum, one content every single day, without a miss, right? So how even you want to do it, because you're so busy with your business, you're so busy with your works, am I right? Well, the thing is that you need to remain consistent. And how you want to remain consistent in this world where you have a lot of distractions? You need to feed your families, you need to entertain your boss, you need to figure out how to extract sales from your future prospect, future clients. But yet, you still want to build your own magnetic personal brands that feel authentic, original, and simple. So here I want to address you. Simple is the key for you to remain consistent. And why consistent is very important? Because if you're not consistent, then you're doomed to fail. That's it, right? Oh my God. Okay, I'll quit my YouTube channel. Alright, so here is the things you might be missing out. Your first video is going to be sucks. Trust me, you'll never get it, right? Majority of people will quit when they're posting around 30 videos at most. And then they'll tell themselves that YouTube is not for me, Instagram is not for me. But the reality is that you are quit. And you need to understand the concept of consistency. Consistency is actually building up your own habits. And why habits matters? It's because if you don't have a good habits, you actually be doomed to have a resistance in your life. Whether you have the willpower that very strong like a volcano that wants to be erupted at any point of time. But the reality is that if you don't have consistency with a good habits, you can't be successful in your entire journey. Hence, to remain consistent, you need to build up your good habits. And in order for you to build up good habits, one little thing that I found is very helpful when I speak to people is that you need to read the books. Why I say so? It's because books actually give you a distraction on your mind for a little while. And one of the books that I like to read is actually Atomic Habits by James Clear, where he actually emphasizes on the things that you can do in your own life without changing your entire routines, just to build up the good habits. And what the good habit that we are talking about? It's actually the habits that will help you to remain consistent in doing your things to be successful. Be it on your personal brands, on your social media, or you're working 9-to-5 jobs, your business, you can develop your own good habits. And one of the way that you can do it is actually by implementing a habit stacking formulas. And what is habit stacking? So, is it you need to stack all the things at once? No. But actually you go through your entire habits for the day. Example like, you like to watch Netflix. I like to watch Netflix. So how about make this habit to be so impactful that you want to make it a good habit of watching Netflix instead of bad habit of watching Netflix. So when people watch Netflix, sometimes you have a popcorn, you're sitting at your couch, you're resting, you want to release your stress when you're working 9-to-5 jobs. Oh, it feels so pleasure, am I right? But here's the thing. What I am doing right now is actually I watch Netflix in the gym. Wow, is that doable? Obviously, because I'm doing it. So I believe that you can do it too. Just imagine that habit stacking means that when I go to the gym, I bring my phone as well, I place on my earbuds, and while I'm running on the treadmill, I'm watching Netflix. Instead of just doom scrolling or social media or just listen to music, I watch Netflix. Hence, I didn't even realize that for the entire videos of Netflix 40 minutes, I running on the treadmill. So that's been so productive, you know. You can make your current habit that you feel that so times wasted to become so productive. In a way that the way that you perceive things to become productive in how you actually implemented it. Many people say that social media is actually a waste of time, but is it? If you use it in a good way, then you can get a good leverage. With a good leverage, you can build up a motivation for you to success in your life. And habit stacking is just one of the way. The other way that you can think is that when you want to do something, you need to find triggering points, right? Example, if you are smokers, right, you like to smoke cigarettes, and the triggering point is actually when you feel stress. When you feel stressed, you want to release some anxious in your body, you want to feel relaxed, then you will think that, oh, I need to smoke. So how about this? When you feel stressed, you take a deep breath and then try to change your environment. And if you need to smoke, make the smokes to become a very good habit. How about you read a book while you're smoking, right? Whoa, you will feel so charismatic in a way like that. But instead of just smoking, just to release your anxiety, your stress feeling, your depressions, how about use your smoking habits and stack it in with a good books like Power, like Atomic Habits, like The Physiology of Money, like Rich Dad Poor Dad. So there's a lot of books out there that can actually brings you a self-help to actually enrich your life, self-fulfillment, that makes you good bad habit to become a good habit that has been so productive to you. Just imagine that. I know that when you're just first starting out, it might be quite stressful. And that's why habit stacking is so powerful. It's because you don't need to change your current habits. You just can continue with the current habit, but just try to implement it in the new way of life, in this new way of style. And this actually can make your body feel more energized. You just imagine that you are smoking. It's a bad thing for your health, by the way. But then you combine it with readables. That actually helps your brain to become more articulated. Instead of your brain become dormant when you want to smoke and you want to watch Netflix, you actually have something working on your body. That's actually what we call habit stacking. And to remain consistent, I will suggest you to habit stack content creation with the current things that you're doing. Example, like if you are commuting 9 to 5 jobs while you're in the car, such busy roads, you're spending 40 minutes per day, per trip, let alone if you want to go back and forth. The time in your car, how about you do your content when you in driving mode, right? But don't look at the camera, just place the cameras like you place your GPS maps on dashboard where you can see it through and just record the entire journey and then speak to while you're driving. It actually becomes a very good thing to do, and this will help you to actually build up the whole content libraries on your social media. And then when people watch your content, wow, this man, this girl, this guy, this woman is so productive, so many contents in a day. And how you can do it? Because you remain consistent by implementing habit stacking. And I hope this helps you. And I can't wait to see you grow.